All right, it's time to tell you about something really exciting that's happening tomorrow. NASA and SpaceX are going to launch the first astronauts into space in almost a decade.
Yes, a big deal. Big deal for the U.S. and for our area. The Langley Research Center in Hampton is the birthplace of America's space program. 13 News Now anchor Bethany Reese has more on this momentous event.
The July 2011 mission with the space shuttle Atlantis was the last time astronauts took off from American soil. In September of 2014, NASA selected SpaceX and Boeing to each build a new spacecraft to carry astronauts to the International Space Station. In August of 2018, NASA introduced 9 astronauts who would fly on the first test flight and mission for the SpaceX and Boeing's commercial spacecraft. In March of 2019, the Demo 1 flight sent an uncrewed Dragon capsule to the space station. This mission, known as Demo 2, it's the first actual time astronauts will be on board and the final major test for SpaceX's human space flight program. We still don't know how long the astronauts will stay at the space station, but the Crew Dragon being used for this test flight can stay in orbit for about 110 days. So, who will be on board? NASA veterans Bob Benkin and Doug Hurley. Here they are, following a successful dress rehearsal over the weekend. The two have been under strict quarantine ahead of the launch. They've already been tested for COVID-19 twice, and they'll be tested once more before liftoff. Those two won't be alone during the launch. It's a team effort. 3 different control rooms across the country will help make sure it all goes according to plan. SpaceX will monitor the Crew Dragon and its systems. The Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas will keep tabs on the crew as they approach the International Space Station. And the Kennedy Space Center will conduct the countdown and liftoff.
And remember, you can watch the entire launch live tomorrow afternoon right here on 13 News Now.
Yeah, coverage begins starting at 4 and liftoff is set for 4:33.